folks, back here on the Bossman Show. Got a great show for you this week. First guest we have is from the UMBC Retrievers, the new head coach there. A coach you probably know well for those up there in Charlotte. Now he's down at UMBC. Coach Ryan Odom on the Bossman Show. Coach, how you doing? Glad to have you on the line with me today, Coach.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate you inviting me on.
You're very welcome, Coach. And congrats on getting that new job up there at UMBC. And this, Coach, what does it mean to you to get that program up there and put yourself in the community of Baltimore and the people up there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a blessing for sure. Excited to be here. Baltimore is a great city. Our university here, UMBC, is a tremendous place. Our leadership is very, very strong. Dr. Freeman Rabowski is our president, and he's a star. And then obviously we've got Dr. Nancy Young, who's in charge here as well over athletics, and our athletics director is Tim Hall. And Tim hired me here, and I'm very, very fortunate to be working for him, and his vision here for our athletics program and specifically for basketball is very, very strong. So really excited about the opportunity.
And, Coach, just furthermore that question, how's community been treating you since you've been in Baltimore? The people starting to get excited about the Retrievers now and it's getting to know you and your family better?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, my family actually is ironically not here yet because I've got a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old who are still in school back in Charlotte, in that area, and they finish up at the beginning of June, so they'll be up shortly after that. But you know, the community's welcomed us here with open arms. Certainly a ton going on here. You know, you've got Under Armour here in town, and been over there several times. You know, to see their headquarters is here in town, and just a tremendous company over there that they run. And you know, the people in town, from the high school coaches to our boosters here, the community surrounding Maryland, Baltimore County here in Catonsville, just have been stellar.
And, Coach, when it comes to recruiting, by being from and coaching North Carolina in the middle of ACC country down here, and knowing what a lot of talent is in the hotbeds are, will that serve you as a great resource for you as you try to get quality talent in the UMBC?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I've certainly lived in cities and states that love the game of basketball. You know, North Carolina, you know, is a state that certainly is one that loves their college hoops, and it's you know, they certainly now have pro hoops and had some success this year down with the Hornets, and it's glad to see them back in the playoffs. And you know, anytime you're around a city like that loves the game, and Baltimore is an area that, you know, I would say equally, if not surpasses, that. I mean, the game of basketball here is extremely important to all the kids that play it, and we have a ton of universities here that have been successful in and around the area over the years. And certainly you start out with those two in Georgetown and Maryland. I mean, those two, you know, have had a ton of success and won national championships here in our area. And, you know, and then obviously now Villanova just up the road, you know, not far from us, who just won it this past year. So, I mean, basketball's hot in and around the Maryland area.
And, Coach, what was it like growing up as a coach's son? You know, they had to be interested in being a coach's son, and, you know, what are some things that your dad instilled in you that you take with you now as you coach the Retrievers going forward?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, to operate with the level of integrity that, you know, is very, very important. And then, you know, developing a passion for the game. And my father developed his own, you know, over 40 years of coaching and playing. And he encouraged me to get to know the game of basketball on my own level and develop my own passion for it. And I was very, very fortunate, you know, to learn from great coaches. I had a great high school coach in North Carolina who's still coaching, and he's a legend down there. Played for an excellent college coach, and Tony Shaver, who now is the coach at William & Mary. And, you know, he learned from, you know, arguably one of the best coaches of all time, and Dean Smith. He was a walk-on from North Carolina back when he was in college. So our style was very similar to the way Carolina played. And then, you know, you go back to guys that Dad worked for or coaches that Dad worked for and other great coaches that he was fortunate enough to work with. And I've had my own coaches that I've worked for since I've been in coaching, you know, be it a Seth Greenberg, be it a Jeff Jones, Eddie Biedenbach, Larry Davis. You know, I've had some great coaches, you know, along the way. And, you know, they all in their own way have helped shape who I am as a coach. And, but ultimately, you know, I've got to be me and coach, the way I see best. And I'm looking forward to, you know, the opportunity here at UMBC, a lot of positives here at our university. And, I'm excited to be their coach.
Folks, we're joined by Coach Ryan Odom here on the Bossman Show. And Coach, like you kind of alluded to this in your answer previously, is about the way your team plays, maybe how Dean Smith used to play at North Carolina. And so, is that the kind of style we'll see from you this year, or will you kind of tailor it to the guys you have on your roster?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to do a little bit of both. You know, certainly I have a style of play that I like to employ, and we did that last year at Lenoir-Rhyne University where we coached. We play a fast tempo game, you know, from an offensive perspective. We shoot the three very well. You know, we like to drive the ball and try to get, you know, inside the paint to be able to force, you know, the help and be able to get open looks. And, you know, certainly we like to get it inside and try to look for high percentage shots, you know, at all times. But, you know, we pride ourselves on playing an unselfish brand of basketball, where, you know, our guys, you know, there's not really much decision to make. If the guy's open, they're going to kick it and trust that their teammate's going to be able to knock it home. And, you know, I think the fans here at UMBC will enjoy our style. Defensively, you know, we like to get after it. And, you know, certainly you're not going to win a championship if you don't defend and rebound. And that certainly will be a focus for us here.
Now, Coach, going for non-conference scheduling, I know probably a lot of games are already done for you for next year, but when you can actually make your own schedule, how you see yourself going about scheduling out of conference games?
Yeah, certainly. I want our team to challenge themselves each and every year, and you do that by going on the road against quality opponents. And we're in an area of the country where there are a lot of good teams, so we're very fortunate in that we don't have to travel very far to be able to get a good game. And, you know, I'm excited about that. I've worked in situations like that before, you know, be it at an American university where, you know, you have GW, you got Georgetown, you got Maryland, you have, you know, Howard and different schools around that area that, you know, you can play. Baltimore's the same. There's a ton of teams right here where, you know, we can challenge ourselves night in and night out. And then also, you know, you schedule games against high major teams where our guys feel the experience of playing against a top-notch team, a top 25 team. Because if you're fortunate enough to make it to the NCAA tournament, you're going to end up playing one of those type teams. And you can't roll into that game and that be the first time you've experienced it. So we want to try to do that. And then obviously our conference is very, very tough. In the America East, and we'll have our hands full there as well. There are a ton of teams that are good within our league, and it's a very, very competitive league. So we're looking forward to the challenge of trying to improve ourselves in that area as well.
Now, Coach, we're going to next season. What are some rules that the committee to maybe change a little bit about the game? Maybe the block charge, the timeouts, or the live ball timeouts. Are there some rules you still think that we can maybe tweak or make a little bit better for the game, make the game a little bit smoother going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always things that you can look at, and I'll leave that to the rules committee. I mean, they know what our game needs at this point. But you know, I will say this: I was pleased with the 30-second, you know, the 5-second reduction. I thought that was a very good move. It sped up the game. I think the refs are doing a very good job of trying to adjust to what, you know, the committee thinks is most important and freedom of movement and all that. Certainly there are mistakes along the way. We all make mistakes. Coaches call the wrong plays. players make mistakes and so do refs. That's just a part of the game. It's a human game, and you're never gonna be perfect. But, I do like how they're letting it become more of an open court game and a little bit more free, where guys aren't getting mugged going to the rim. Cause I think it just makes it better for the fans. And, they have an opportunity to come and watch, really, really good athletes and skilled players, excel.
And final question for you, Coach, is like, I know it's been probably crazy for you, a whirlwind up there. It's been a new coach of a new university where you are at UMBC. So what has a typical day been like for you since you've been at UMBC?
Well, man, it starts really early and it ends really late.
I'll hear that.
I'll say that. So, I mean, the first 3 weeks were really a blur, because there's something going on every second, and our motto here has just been to try to chip away. You can't get everything done in one day, so you really have to prioritize, and, you have to try to cover all your bases and make sure that you give ample time to each area, whether it be recruiting or whether it be scheduling or whether it be getting to know, your own players that are here. And that's one of the most important things, is developing that bond, with your current team. And that's what we try to do. Our staff has tried to do. And that's another part of it, is you got to hire a staff. And we've been very fortunate with the staff that we've been able to put together here. And I'm really proud of that. And, looking forward to getting to it with these guys.
Oh, I hear that, Coach. Well, Coach, I thank you for your time today, Coach, and glad to get you on. We look forward to keeping an eye on you and your team this season, Coach.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me, and look forward to hearing you guys more.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much, Coach.
Take care.
All right, folks. Let's Coach right over here on the Bossman Show. Well, Bossman Show come up next for you after the break.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
folks, back here on the Bossman Show here. We was just joined by UMBC Retrievers' new head coach, Ryan Odom. We're staying with the new coach team. We're going way out to California, San Francisco, the Dons, for Kyle Smith. Coach Smith, got to have you on the show today. How are you doing out there in San Francisco?
I'm doing awesome, man. It's about 70 degrees, sunny. Can't complain.
Well, I hear that, Coach. Wish it was a little bit warmer down this way. It's in the 50 degrees and windy today down this way. We've been a little rainy area, so hopefully you can send some of that sun down south here. We need it.
Well, you'll get plenty of it coming. I've been down there in the summer.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Well, Coach, congrats on getting named the new head coach out there in San Francisco. I tell you, for you, it has to be a homecoming for you because you're in the West Coast Conference anyway with St. Mary's. So I just feel to be coaching in San Francisco now, a beautiful city, a beautiful area to be in the Bay Area, and putting stuff on a program out there that's also on the rise like the Dons are.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about the opportunity. And not only I coached at St. Mary's, but I coached at 8 years at the University of San Diego. So I've been assistant 17 years in the league, so I've lived in San Francisco before, so I thought it was a natural fit, and I'm just really thrilled with the opportunity.
Now, Coach, how's the community been treating you since you've been back? You know, I know you're a familiar name out there in the West Coast Conference, so you're a familiar name, a familiar guy. So how's the community been treating you and your family since you've been back out there this past few weeks out there?
That's been great. I think with basketball's big. I mean, we've got the Warriors. This is the Splash City, the Splash Brothers. We're looking at all different ways to market it. So it's just exciting to be watching one of the best teams ever play. And, you know, there's a buzz every night to play on TV if you go to a bar or whatever. And, you know, shoot, I'm sitting there since I haven't got a place to live yet, so I got to go watch the game somewhere. And just shaking hands and pressing the flesh, and it's just exciting about basketball. And there's a good tradition here. That's the alums, they love this place, and everyone that walks in the gym, that meets me here, I make them take a picture next to Bill Russell's bust that we have on the wall. Just let them know that greatest winner of all time, man. You just got to get a little mojo off that.
Oh, I hear that.
It's been great. Yeah, a lot of the people that just it was an easy transition coming back because friends and family, and then just the people, the league at the headquarters. The WCC is here, and I think it's important for the league for San Francisco to be competitive again, and just bring this 8 to 10 million people live in this area and are really the base of the conference.
And Coach, just a quick prediction from you. Did the Warriors win the title this year? Do you think they're going and get it done against the Cavs? I'm going to dismiss Toronto, so I don't think they'll be that good. So I think it'll be the Cavs. You think the Warriors beat them in a final series?
So I tell you what, the Warriors will be interesting. I think OKC got a little momentum after beating San Antonio, so I think that'll be a challenge for sure. And defending the title is always tough, but gosh, I think they're healthy. They're really good. And they're really confident. However, I got another horse in the game in that the Cavs. I got a former assistant that's the assistant general manager, so it's hard for me to root against him. And Dellavedova, even though he plays that rival of San Francisco across the bay, I coached him, and it's hard for me to root against him. So it'll be. I'm rooting for that series to happen, and hopefully I can somehow get a ticket to go to one of them. I got to go last year. So I hope they'll be really competitive, and it'll be interesting to see LeBron and the Cavs will be somewhat of an underdog role, which they've never really been before. And it'll be, I'll be torn because I love watching Curry play, and I'm in the Bay Area now, so it's going 7. That's all I know.
Okay, it's going 7. You heard it here
first. As committed as I'll get.
You heard it here first from Coach Smith. It's going 7, y'all. You heard it here first. The Coach,
that's all I got.
When it comes to recruiting, Coach, like we said, you know the lay of the land very well in the WCC. You lived in the Bay Area before, coached to St. Mary's, coached to San Diego. So you feel that you having an imprint out there already will help you get quality talent on your roster for years to come.
Yeah, no, I think the vision we have for this program is we want to do a good job here locally. I think San Francisco has always been a good brand in just the Bay Area. If you grew up around here, knew that the USF, just for even though they're 3 national championships and just the historic program, 24 NBA players, people's grandfathers now remember that more than fathers, but we got to get back to that, reconnect to that, and just anyone that's ever lived in the Bay knows that when they talk about going to the city, they're talking about San Francisco. So it's kind of the capital, and everyone, you know, you're coming for whatever, arts, entertainment, whatever, you're coming to the city. So we need to provide them with a good basketball program. We'd be excited about that. So we want to do that. Also, then look at other areas of West Coast. It's still an attractive draw for, you know, the Pacific Northwest or even down south in Southern California. And then international, it's a really attractive spot, like we did at Columbia with New York City. San Francisco has some of the same draws. We actually we signed a kid from Finland off the plays for Finland national team. So I expect there'll be some combination of just do a good job in the Bay Area and make this thing really attractive. Then, like the rest of the league, I think everyone kind of works the international piece, and this is maybe the most attractive place for international players in San Francisco itself.
Now, Coach, who are some coaches and individuals who have had the greatest impact on you during your coaching career?
Well, ironically, I worked, 9 years at St. Mary's with Randy Bennett, and we took that program. We started it. They were 2-27 the year before we got there, and we were able to go 9 wins, 15, 19, 25 in 4 short years. So, and then went 3 NCAA tournaments, and so obviously it's gonna be strange competing against them in the same league, but we obviously learned a lot from each other, and he really is a huge mentor and a great friend. It's just we don't have as much to talk about anymore because we used to talk about recruiting a lot. so now we have to compete against each other. But Randy Bennett's probably my, closest friend, and, now he's going to be a competitor, but still my biggest mentors. And then I worked with Joe Scott at Air Force Academy, and for 1 year, and just offensively what he's doing and been teaching on the floor, he's probably one of the most biggest influences. And then I often tell everyone that my biggest influence is actually my high school coach. His name's Rick Shirley, and he's actually the president of the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches. And he coached at Ailey Hastings High School for 30 years, won 850 games or something like that. And, just had the biggest impact on me, just on the character development piece and understanding work ethic and doing things right. I often use the phrase that everything I need to know I learned in high school. I'm always referencing him. So those are some of them. And Hank Egan, who first hired me, worked at the same time as Spurs, and he coached Popovich. So Brad Holland, I worked down in San Diego. He's really good to me and gave me a lot of responsibility. So I've had some, those are guys I just worked with, and there's been other people I haven't worked with at Folsom. But, Randy's probably been I've probably talked to him more than any person in my life, including my wife.
Oh, wow. I hear that. Very important guy to you then, folks. We're joined by San Francisco Don's new head coach, Kyle Smith, here on the Bossman Show. Now, Coach, when people watch your team play this season, what are things you want them to take away from watching your guys play every night?
I think we'll be a fun team to watch offensively. And our challenge is going to be able to get good defensively. But we've been working on getting guys that have great attitude, great work ethic, really want to be here. That's what I tell every guy and every recruit. And then the fourth thing you got to be able to make a shot. So
that's
we'll
very
be able
important.
To make shots. Yeah, we're going to make shots. I think we'll share the ball. I think we've got some. We're going to be young. I think we'll be enthusiastic. I think we'll have like 10 freshmen, sophomores in the program. And I think that's how you build a program in this league. I think you need to have guys that get experience in the league, the academic, the intimate atmosphere with your alums, with your professors. It's a little bit of a love affair when you get it right. And that's the advantage of going to a place that's like the University of San Francisco. So I think we'll be, we'll be able to put the ball in the basket. We'll share the ball. I think we've got some exciting guards, and we have some front court pieces that are skillful too. And that's been the way. That's going to be our approach to trying to work our way up the league and challenge the top of the league in time. That we'll do it with some skillful guys and hard workers. So I think it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. Like I said, we're going to try to get it done, and we're going to try to have fun doing it in the process. So I like to have fun. I want that to be contagious with our team and our fans, and they enjoy just enjoy the type of people they are, and that usually connects with the fans. We have good people with great attitudes. They want to root for those guys, and we've got a loyal fan base that will enjoy it.
Now, Coach, it's going about the non-conference schedule. I know next year's schedule is pretty much probably almost done for you, probably, since you come in as a new staff, and the old staff probably already booked some games up for next year. So when you actually make your own schedule, what kind of schedule are you looking to have for your young team as they grow?
I think there's the conference has a little formula we kind of have to follow to try to help the whole league, and the league's great, and we're trying to be something like the Atlantic 10 and hopefully like the Big East with just the schools we have with predominantly Catholic schools, basketball-only schools. So we're trying to be, and it's been a multi-bid league. It's been 2-3 teams in the league going to the NCAA tournament. We want to keep that going by playing. We'll play, like this year we're playing Diamond Head Classic in Hawaii over Christmas, and there'll be several opportunities to play some high major or the Big Five conferences, and we want to play Cal and Stanford when it works out and try to be player in the I think even this year we're trying to work something out with one of those programs where I just think, hey, San Francisco needs to be in that conversation. Even if we're young and inexperienced, I think we need to put the expectation to be able to compete with those people. Or if we can't compete, we got to get there. So let's find out where we're at and make the proper adjustments and work harder to catch them. And they're not going to get worse. Those teams in the top of the league aren't going to get worse. They're going to stay good. And we got to get better. So we got to do it thanks to the attitude and work ethic.
Now, Coach, as we go to next season, Coach, are there some rules you like the rules committee maybe take a look at it, maybe tweak, maybe the block charge, the shot clock, make it a little bit shorter, 3-point line, the timeout situation? That's something you want to see the game maybe tweak a little bit more to help the game in the flow of it a little bit more going forward?
I thought they did a good job last year, and it'll probably be better this year with everyone getting used to it. I actually think the 3-point line is probably too short, and we'll keep flinging them up there. We'll probably fling them up there and move it back, but honestly, the 3-point, you see in the NBA now, they figured it out. It's almost worth too much. It's worth 1.5 times it would have 2-point field goals. So you see like the Warriors and Cavaliers, they just chuck them up there. But I did like the idea of less timeouts, more of a flow. I wish they'd do away with more media timeouts. And I've got to pay the bills, but I like the way the international games play, the FIBA games. If you're anyone that watches it, that's kind of our style of play. Like you said, crisp passing, cutting team that will share the ball. We'll have some good perimeter players, and we've got to attack the rim up the dribble or posting other players. But I think, the shot clock is, I think, fine where it's at. I don't think it really made much of a difference, but I think it's good place where it's at. And the block charge seems like we're getting closer to getting that right too. So I think the game's evolving the right way, and hopefully we'll finally get it to where maybe it's closer to that FIBA and more universal rules.
And I hear that, Coach. And, Coach, final thing for you today, Coach, is I know it's been a whirlwind for you. I know it's been crazy for you since you've been the new head coach. We kind of talked about it a little bit. So for the fans out there listening today, what's been a typical day like for you? Like, is you early morning, late nights, or is it kind of a little bit of both? How is it, Coach?
Here, I'll put it in a nutshell. It's a lot of caffeine in the morning and usually a little bit of alcohol at night. Don't tell my wife. All right.
I got you. Secret safe with us here on the Bossman Show. We have it safe here, Coach. I understand. I'm right there with you. I got you. We have the same issue. I got you.
I got you, man. It's all good, man. It's been a little while. You just got to grind through it. Find your way.
Yes, indeed. Well, Coach, I definitely enjoyed the visit today with you, Coach. I look forward to keeping an eye on your team this year. Look forward to having your own again down the road, Coach. We wish you the best of luck here at the Bossman Show. You have a fan out here in Atlanta with me and my staff, so we'll definitely be keeping an eye on the Dons now.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I got to get a little shout-out. Now, I'm not official yet, but I think we're going to get a youngin' from out your way. We like them down from the dirty. We like them athletes, man.
Man.
So bring them Southern boys out west.
Coach, you have to play a game here, Coach. I mean, call up Josh Pastner, Al Skinner, call up somebody, Ron Hunter.
Yeah,
Let's make it happen.
We'll get Josh Pastner. We'll come on down. Let's call up Josh. Let's go.
Coach, I had him on last week. He told me, I need your help to get this program. I said, hey, how about we make some games here? Because I have a lot of friends in the business. Matt McCall, Chattanooga, Coach Skinner, Coach Hunter, all these different coaches I talk to. So I think we can make it happen, Coach Paz. I can get you some games.
I love getting down there. I'm all about it. Let's do it.
So I'll definitely let him know, hey, they're the Dons. Hey, let's do something, Coach Smith. Call him up. I got his number. We'll talk to him and set this up. Have him like a Bossman Show bowl at Phillips Arena or something like that. You never know. Let's have all my friends play a whole day of tournaments there. Let's make it happen.
All righty.
Hey, Coach, thank you again for your time, Coach. I can't wait to talk to you again. You've been great, man. Good luck to you. We definitely keep an eye on you, Coach.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Folks, that's Coach Kyle Smith on the Bossman Show. Coming up next, St. Louis Billikens head coach Travis Ford next after the break.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Spreaker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today, True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind ENT. Believe in it, get it.
Back here to the Bossman Show. He was just joined by new head coach of San Francisco Dons, Kyle Smith. Now we're going to new head coach of the Billikens up in St. Louis, Coach Travis Ford on the Bossman Show. Coach Ford, great to have you on, Coach. I'm a big fan of your work, and good to see you in St. Louis now, a team that I used to watch all the time as a kid when Coach Majerus was there.
Man, Bossman, I appreciate you having me on, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be a part of this. It's a great school. St. Louis University's got a beautiful campus. We got great facilities, and as you just mentioned, some really good tradition. And Coach Majerus, one of the great coaches in the history of the game, obviously had a great run here, but very excited to be a part of this.
And Coach, I mean, just talk about that, how great a program it is, a great education as well, a great city. It has to be easy to recruit to a town like that with Chicago, Indy right there at you. So got to be good for you landing in a great spot where you can just get good talent all the way around and give them a good education too and a good experience as well.
No, you're exactly right. St. Louis University is considered one of the top educational universities in the United States. We're a part of the Atlantic 10, which is, as you know, a big-time basketball league, probably one of the top 6 or 7 leagues in America. Got a great recruiting base in St. Louis, and as you mentioned, Chicago's only about 3.5, 4 hours away. We recruit the Northeast really, really hard, and we got to get down in the Atlanta area to get a few players too now. But it's a great place. The facilities, we got a great on-campus facility, arena that is just really state-of-the-art with practice facilities. So we've got a lot to sell to an athlete, a recruit, and a lot to be proud of.
And you're right about that, Coach. A lot of talent down here is very rich. The high school basketball here is very good. I see a lot of coaches. I see a lot of coaches in gyms down here that I know. I say, "Hey, Bossman, how you doing?" I say, "It's all good. Do your thing." What you think about this guy? Hey, do your thing, man. I'm just here to watch with you.
That's right.
I'm trying to stay neutral. A lot of you coaches are my buddies, so I'm trying to be neutral as I can. I don't want to be like, "Hey, you want to get this kid?" So I'm trying to be neutral as I can, Coach. I don't want to give any hand, show my hand. I was like, "Hey, I'm watching like you watching." Keep it real simple.
That's right. No, it's there are a lot of players in that area. You got that right, and it's hard to get them out of there sometimes. With all you got a lot of good schools around you, but I've had a chance to coach a few good players from the Atlanta area.
Now, Coach, let me ask you this. Now, Coach, how's the community of St. Louis been treating you, Coach? I know it's a great town for the Cardinals and the Blues. So how have they been treating you since you've been in town now these past few weeks?
Oh, it's been great. I tell you, the response we've gotten around here has been off the chart. People are so excited. And the St. Louis itself is just a great sports town. You got the St. Louis Cardinals, you got the St. Louis Blues, who are just, tearing it up in NHL right now. One of the hot hockey organizations there is, and we want to make this a destination place in the wintertime for people to come watch basketball.
You got that right, because St. Louis fans are very passionate. Now, do you all play at the Blues place, or you play on campus, Coach? I can't quite remember.
No, we have an on-campus facility that's fairly new, that is as beautiful as you'll see anywhere, right here on campus, called the Shafit Center. And it is absolutely state-of-the-art.
The Shaping Center. I like the name of the Shaping Center. I like the name of that. The Show Me State and the Shaping Center. It goes hand in hand right there, Coach.
You got it.
Now, Coach, when it comes to recruiting, I know you guys feel good about it. You coached in the OVC. I'm an OVC guy. I went to Tennessee State as an undergrad and for my master's. You've been in the A-10, the Big 12. You played in the SEC in Kentucky. So because recruiting, all the different areas. So, Coach, you feel like you have upper hands when you're trying to get talent on your roster because you know so many different recruiting hotbeds that you can get talent to come up there to play in your great town. Now, St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, I do. I've been very fortunate to have coached at a lot of different great universities, and playing at Kentucky, I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people, develop a lot of relationships, and in recruiting, that's what it's all about: is relationships, building relationships with people, and getting to know people, and they trust you and feel good about you, and they know my system and how we play, and I think it's really benefited me to be at all those levels and develop all the relationships that I have.
Folks, we're joined by Coach Travis Ford here on the Bossman Show. Coaching the Bookings up there, St. Louis people, check them out. And, Coach, who are some coaches and individuals who has been very instrumental in your career and give you the base you have? So who are some guys you would say has been good for you, the greatest impact on your career so far?
Well, I think Rick Pitino, who I played for at Kentucky, who's the head coach at Louisville now, is somebody who's been I've learned so much from, a mentor, somebody who's just always there for me, and I just rely on him quite a bit. Billy Donovan, the head coach of the Thunder right now, is a very close friend and somebody who I really look up to and admire, and those would be two that really stand out to me.
Now, Coach, when people watch your team play this year, Coach, how do you see them playing, and what do you want people to take away from your team this year? And for you,
right.
I know you have your system, but you kind of tailor it to the guys you have, or you kind of just have what you're going to do, or you kind of tailor it to the guys you have on your roster?
Well, you got to have your fundamental principles, but you always try to tailor it to also the players on your team. But we like to be aggressive. We like to be up tempo. We like to shoot a lot of threes and press and do some things. But you always got to you got to work with what you got. And, obviously just getting this job, we've got some good players here now, but we got to continue to recruit and continue to work hard in that area. But I think they'll love the style of play and have fun watching it and have fun playing it.
Now, Coach, also for you guys with non-conference scheduling, it has to be really good for you. I know this year you probably can't really make too many changes what's already been set for you. But going forward, you're in St. Louis. You got a lot of teams who wouldn't mind traveling there, and you can also go play teams close to Indiana or in Illinois or even Kentucky or Tennessee, not very far away. So that's good for you when you're trying to build a resume for that March Madness pick, and when the committee gets in there, try to pick teams next year.
Yeah, we are. We're very centrally located, and when you play a part of when you're in the Atlantic 10, you're always going to play good competition. But yeah, I think we'll be gaining a lot of respect in this area.
And Coach, and for people who don't realize this, man, you coach in all these different conferences. How is it? Now this is what a listener asked me. Wanted me to ask you. Do you feel like each league, the referees are a little different in each league, or they call it all the same? Because I feel like watching different leagues, as me personally, as an analyst here, certain leagues, the refereeing is pretty terrible. I think the higher major league is a little bit better than he is. The coaching leagues you've been in, would you say it's a little bit different? Each league is not really the same across the board, or do you want to kind of get it more across the board? Everybody does the same thing.
That's a good question. It's just like anything else. In refereeing, you have some referees who are just now getting into the business and are younger referees and are still earning their stripes, so to say. But they're going to be great referees in the future. And, those guys got to start at the lower level and they work their way up. And then once you get, to the higher level, whether it be the Big 12, the SEC, or the ACC, that's what all the referees are striving to get to. And those would be considered probably your better, older, more experienced referees. But yeah, I think at every level, there's different levels of experience for the referees because, referees are always working their way up.
Exactly. And then, Coach, are there any rules you want to see change? Maybe the block charge, the shot clock being shortened 24 seconds, maybe the lane being wide like FIBA or the three-point line. Is there anything you think the committee maybe should look at tweaking going forward?
Well, I think it's pretty set right now. We changed the shot clock from 35 to 30. I'd love to go for 24, but it won't do that anytime soon at all. They're always going to tweak a few things, but nothing major is coming down the road, I don't think, anytime soon.
Now, Coach, I know it's been a whirlwind for you up there getting that new job in St. Louis now. So for us in, Coach, what's been a typical that they like for you? Like, is it early morning, late nights, or you kind of getting out of the office at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock? How's it been for you since you've been up there now with the Billikens?
Oh, it's early mornings and late nights. We're obviously recruiting very heavily right now. We've got our kids into summer school, so there's a lot to be done, that's for sure. So it's very long days at this point, but I don't mind doing it. I've been doing this a long time, and that's what it takes.
Well, Coach, I tell you what, as you've been a fan, I've been a fan of yours for years. When he was at OK State, I used to watch you, man, on ESPN. I say, man, that guy's energy, man, he's a great guy. Wish he coached one of my kids if I had some kids. So glad to have you on the show, Coach. Been watching you for a long time. I will be watching the Billikens now, Coach. You come down to Atlanta, love to hang out with you, man. See some recruits, man. Love to have you out. Feel free to hit me up, Coach, and would love to get up with you, man.
Bossman, I appreciate you having me on. Very much so. Thank you.
You're welcome, Coach Ford. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right, folks. Travis Ford here on the Bossman Show. Come on, next is the Boss Report after the break.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academics.com. and athleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Album is available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Spreaker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
I wear a mean dark pair of shades, and you can't see my eyes unless my head is bent. You dig?
Back in the Bossman Show, as always, time with the Boss Report. You know we got our man with me, True Speech to the Boss Report. Speech, what's good, bro?
What's the word, bro? What's the word?
Man, craziness, chitlin stand-this, and Taco Bell dudes, and listener emails. Crazy, but this program is about to be dope, bro. About to be crazy bananas.
Man, let's get it. Let's make it happen.
Folks, you've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. First story, dog. Arkansas teen arrested and charged with felony robbery after he tried to sneak soda into a water cup at McDonald's. They ain't loving it.
Hey, let's just jump all the time. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, you guys a water cup that you sneak and get, man. No, when I was younger and I actually ate McDonald's, I did it all the time. I didn't know they was arrested people. I think that's petty. It's like, come on, man. You know people don't do it. If somebody goes to McDonald's and asks for a water cup, you know the business. Like, let it go. Like, I just don't see it, though. Like, come on, it ain't that big of a deal. Maybe that's me. I don't know.
Yes, indeed, dog. And Florida man's arrested after attacking apartment complex residents after they told him to stop having sex in their pool.
Okay. I'm all for being existent. I'm all for being wild. But it's like, come on. Like, you don't just have sex in random pools, bro. It's like, dude, come on, bro. What are you doing? Like, this is crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. There ain't nothing wrong with being a little adventurous. That's just kind of like, wow.
Exactly. That's definitely a wow. And continuing with the wow factor, drunk Connecticut man is arrested after shooting up bathroom because, quote, the person using the bathroom was taking too damn long, in my estimation.
That's GOR right there.
Yes, GOR all day long.
GOR all day long. I am just in disbelief at how far that overreaction actually went, though. It's just like, wow. You could have waited, man. You could have went to another bathroom. You could have used the women's room. Like, sometimes you gotta go. And I don't think that's justifiable cause to shoot up a bathroom, right?
It's not. Not at all.
I don't think so. I think it's an overreaction. I think you need to chill. Like, damn, it ain't that deep, man. We've all been there. So you gotta let it go.
Exactly. And a Florida man's arrested after he tried to run to Bermuda using an inflatable bubble, having to be rescued by the Coast Guard once again.
So apparently it's a habit, because you said once again.
Yes.
So he wasn't smart enough not to get caught the first time. So he decided to do it again because he didn't get caught. He still got caught, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think he needs a new profession.
Exactly. Why do you want to run in like a inflatable hamster wheel to Bermuda? It's going to take you 5 months to get there from Florida.
I don't know. I'm just like, wow.
No food, no water. How you going to get yourself there? You going to die of hunger eventually. Like,
yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
Feds watching. Air quotes. Blind man, New York man was set to collect over $1 million in benefits, was arrested after he was caught driving and reading, listening to Future. Wiggy, 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 wiggy.
So, you said blind? Man was caught driving and reading?
In air quotes, blind. He alleged he was blind. Got $1 million settlement in benefits from the NYPD, but they caught him arrested for being caught reading and driving. Listen to Future saying wiggy, 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 wiggy.
Oh, okay. So he was trying to hit him with the Maryland, but he was actually all the way. Basically, what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. He's stupid. He's stupid. He played the game and he lost, and that's what happened. And that's how that goes. You take a gamble, you do something dumb. I mean, I'm like making up an excuse saying I can come to work because, I don't know, the world exploded. It's like, nah, because I'm still here, so you're going to need a better excuse for why you're not coming to work.
Exactly. And, Florida man's arrested after accidentally shooting himself in the leg while trying to kill a gator prior to job interview in elementary school.
Classical. I'm sorry. I was so ignorant, man. Oh my God. But no, yeah, Classical shot himself in the leg, though. That's funny. So I just want to say, like, be careful when you play a firearm. Don't shoot yourself in the leg.
Exactly. And loudly fornicating Pennsylvania woman is arrested and charged with harassment and disturbing the peace after, quote, screaming loudly during an activity saying, quote, give it, give it, give it, take it, take it, take it, repeatedly, and banging the headboard during her session with her man.
Wow. Okay. Okay, that is wow. Wow. Sounds fun? I guess. That's all I can really say, man. That is nuts. The thing you don't expect to hear on a regular day, okay.
Oh, yes. And a Florida man's arrested after pulling his junk out on the beach to show it to women, running into the ocean and trying to escape from police. Says, quote, dang it, I was trying to give them a show. Them police being some HOs.
Does he know that exposing yourself in public is technically a felony? Indecent exposure. Like, you could be put in a sex offender list for that. If you did that first, that's kind of stupid. That's not. No, that wasn't a good idea.
Not at all. Not at all. And New Hampshire mom arrested after photoshopping bruises on child to save her money in sneaky GoFundMe campaign.
See, you know what, dog? This is the thing, man. People always ruining the good thing. The whole point of GoFundMe is to help people. You know what I mean? To help people either achieve a dream, reach a goal, or somebody truly needs to help them. And it's hard when you are going through a situation and you need people to help reach out, because everybody needs somebody at some point in time. And then you got a-holes like this that just take advantage of the situation and completely abuse it, and then it just turns people off from donating. You know what I mean? It's absolutely rough, bro. Like it's crazy. You know, we right now we have just somewhat of a GoFundMe right now for a close person family. You know, my cousin who's going through an unfortunate court battle right now. He's an innocent man, but you know he's being put through the ringer. So you know, got to lawyer up, and it's difficult for people to really buy into it because of so many scam artists like this, and it's just disturbing and disgusting, bro. Honestly, really it is, and it's like I got no respect for it.
I'm right there with you. And Florida man's arrested after flinging frozen animal carcasses around animal control office during a drunken rampage over porn with a fire extinguisher.
Wait, what? That is long. Like that is a complex story with a lot of layers in it. That is rough.
Exactly.
Goodness. Okay, that was a lot to take in a small amount of time there.
It is a GOR if you ask me.
Oh, it is. It's feeling like that is layers.
Yeah, like really? Like I count about 4 layers in that story already. You have to peel back.
Yeah, man, that was a layered story.
Jesus. Florida man being Florida man, obviously.
Yep. Florida man.
Well, fake Indiana millionaire is arrested after stealing home and SUV to impress ex-girlfriend to take him back, who instead declined his offer to take him back.
Man, people do the stupidest stuff for, I don't even want to call it love, I just want to call it trying to get on. This is like, really, dude? Really? That's your game plan? That's what you had planned? You thought in your mind, and what you came up with was, I'm going to steal this truck and try to impress an ex. Like, are you stupid? Oh boy, if I can use profane language right now, you have no idea. You have no idea. But that's just retarded, man. Just what? Like, you dumbass. Oh my goodness. It's stupid. It's stupid. That's all I can say.
Yes, and we have this Alabama man arrested for unlawful rubbish after being caught selling fish sandwiches unsolicited at the gas station.
Should we say it? Should we say it? Because I mean, I don't want to go back and forth with these people. I really don't. You just need to say it.
Go and say it, man.
Unlawful rubbish. Is that the direction we're going in?
Yes, that was the charge. Yes, it was.
Okay. I figured. I didn't want to allude to that. You know, I don't want any more dumbass emails. So, you know, I wasn't going to say it, but I'm just quoting exactly what it is at this point, and that would be unlawful rubbish. If I was to quote what he was charged with, technically, I'm not being condescending by quoting an exact fact. So therefore, I can say he was charged with unlawful rubbish. Now, I don't necessarily have to say how I feel about this law, but in this particular instance, maybe they got one right. Maybe they got one right.
Oh, yeah. And Florida man arrested, get this speech, after hitting girlfriend in the head with a bat because, quote, she bit his junk doing a oral activity.
Oh, man. That's not what you do during that time frame. That's not nice. That's not nice. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's just terrible.
He wasn't dismembered.
That po-po man. The po-po man.
At least he wasn't dismembered, though. That's what's good. He wasn't dismembered.
This is true. I think we've all been nibbled at one point in time, dog. My reaction to getting nibbled is like, you do that again, we fight. You better control them choppers. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. And Florida mom arrested for beating and shooting husband for getting wrong flowers and candy for her for Mother's Day.
G.R.?
G.O.R. Another one. Another, like Kelly said, another one.
Another one. Another one. How was that reaction? It was a girlfriend reaction. Another one. People be tripping, bro. Like, I couldn't even be that serious. It's like, damn, track down. Like, so problem, man. Jeez.
Exactly. Woo. Our couple arrested after getting busted getting their freak on in the shower of the truck stop.
Oh, what? How disgusting is a shower in a truck stop? What the hell? Ew. Ew.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss. I'm legit at a loss. I don't.
Okay. If he was a trucker, could she go in the bed and they couldn't go in the trucking bed if he was a trucker? Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, that would kind of be a dangerous one.
Or couldn't you go get a hotel somewhere else? Or usually it's a hotel then walk this of a truck stop. Typically, it's typically one pretty close. But to actually go in the shower of the truck stop, which has to be nasty. That's like doing it at a rest stop off the freeway.
Oh, dude, it's got to be the most disgusting thing in the world.
Jesus, man. And Florida man arrested after stealing $1 from register of local grocery store and fleeing to Wendy's to hide out.
Oh, why is it Wendy's? Oh my God.
At least it wasn't Walmart though.
You know what? I was honestly expecting Walmart. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A part of me was expecting Walmart. Like it really was. I don't know why, but I was just like, they went to Walmart. But they didn't. It was like, oh,
they went to Wendy's.
That's a new one. Wendy's does have pretty good fries. Yeah, I would say that the sea-salt fries kind of be slapping.
And final story speech, you big dummy. Canadian woman following GPS directions drives her car in the Lake Huron.
See, here's my theory, right? I believe that technology has made people so dependent on technology that instead of making us better individuals, it's made us stupid. And I didn't mean like super stupid. Not even a little stupid, but like super duper stupid. Because at some point you have to take your mind and your eyes away from the phone and realize, hey, I'm driving into a lake. Let me not do that, because that would be stupid. Because so, people, this is what I'm going to leave you with at this Boss Report. Don't be stupid. Put the phone down. Look at what's right in front of you. And for the love of all things holy in creation, don't be stupid.
Amen to that. And as we close the Boss Report today, what is your take on today's report, brother?
Don't be stupid. That's it. Just don't be stupid. But nah, I'm trying to think of this growth overreaction, man. These be hard to not control, bro. Like, oh man, just people just, why are people so angry and violent? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Just, I don't know. I don't want to take on this mass report. We live in a violent world, man. Dude, if I wasn't violent myself, I'd be scared.
Exactly. Like, man, that was 4 GORs today. 4.
Yeah. It's increasing.
Dang. Well, I know what's increasing is what's going on at Family Grind ENT. So, Speech, what's going on at Family Grind ENT? Can you tell the people about the new music yet, or you still got to keep it under wraps?
I still gotta keep. It hurts to say that I still gotta keep it under wraps because, I just was chopping it up with my partners, and it seems like it's a lot coming. When I tell people it's a lot coming, it's a lot coming, and it's gonna be some surprises, man. What people need to realize about what we got coming. It's gonna be really diverse. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be the same old family ground. It's gonna be a twist. Adding a few things, and when I tell y'all, it's 2016 is gonna be a good year for music over Family Grind. We've been putting in a lot of work, putting in a lot of hours. We've been getting a lot of things together, but you can't rush art, you can't rush creation, but it's gonna definitely be dope. It's definitely gonna be worth it. But if people need a fix, they can definitely hit up undergroundhiphop.com. They got the digital. Shout out to undergroundhiphop.com for holding it down, man. Undergroundhiphop.com. Appreciate it. Much love. If you need those physicals for cooking from the underground, they got you. If you need that digital, iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, Google Play, wherever you can find digital music, that's where you can find cooking from the underground. So also always hit up us, illstreetonline.com. The summer is finally hit, spring rather, and you need that fresh FGE gear. All the apparel is available at Ill Street Online, ILLSTREET online.com, all one word. Of course, we got the videos popping, youtube.com/FGETV. Check it out, subscribe to the channel, and please stay updated on that. I can't tell you when, I can't tell you why, but you will need to subscribe to that channel for what we got coming.
Folks, you heard it from True Speech out yourself. People checking out FGETV. Folks, this week, Boss support here on the Bossman Radio Show, BossmanShow.com, Bossman Radio Network. Get us.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech, and 313 Fresh. We're going to do 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Spreaker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.